Hey everybody, Michael Tiny, Saul. It is April 24th at 11:18 p.m. and this is the stock watch list for the week of April 25th, 2011. Let's take a look at CHBT. This is a carryover from last week. Trade to 867 or better, which is 1 penny above Thursday's high. Move stops to break even, moving it early. We're looking to take half off at 934. Remember, this is a half size trade. ALJ is in an interesting position here. I like the way it hit the high, rejected, but then bounced up, and it's now in this sideways consolidation here. So I'm going to watch this one. Believe it or not, despite it being a $14 stock, it has some range as of late. So we're going to look for trade above 1450, so we're looking at 1451 as an entry, and the stop would actually be under the 20 EMA, make it 1341, but we're going to be really aggressive with this one. So let's write it out. 1451 entry. Remember, if it opens up above that, trade is canceled. We're going to use a 1341 stop. Once again, it opens below that, the trade is canceled as well. Okay, if it opens to 1341 or better, the trade is canceled. We're going to move stops after a 40-cent gain. That's all we're looking at this one, to move stops. And then we're looking to take half plus $1.10. Our risk will equal our reward then. Okay, so this is ALJ. It has some volume. It trades average 433,000, but it's obviously not a super thick one. So if it gaps up above the entry, it's a cancel. Okay, 1341 stop. Yeah, it's $1.10 on a $14 stock. Oh, but doesn't matter what the price of the stop is. It matters what the share size you take. It's all the same risk. Okay, and this is going to be another half unit trade. Okay, half a unit. So the most you're risking on this is a half unit, whatever your unit size is. All right. Now let's look at MCP. Okay, MCP had a nice run up here from the middle of March, is now pulling back. We're looking for this stock to reassert its strong bullish trend. So we're looking to buy it above 71.48. with a stop below 67.71. So this is another one that has some wide price stop, but once again, doesn't matter. Okay, it all matters what you take as far as share size. So this one we're going to put a $4 stop on. So let's use 71.49 entry, and we're going to use a 67.49 stop. Okay, and just double checking that. Yeah, that's okay. And then we're gonna move stops to entry after a $1 gain. Then we're gonna look to take half off plus 450. Okay, plus 450. Once again, don't be freaked out that it's a $4 stop. It doesn't matter. It's a 1 unit trade. It means you just lower your size. For example, if you were risking $100 per unit, then you would take 25 shares of this. Okay, that's the simple math. But I'm looking for this to hit new highs. We'll see if it can do it. And if it does and reasserts its uptrend, this one could be in for a ride. That's MCP. See what happens with that one. Here's SWSH. This one had a beautiful base breakout here and then kerplunk back down. So we're going to look to see if this one can reassert itself too. It's short-term oversold in a strong uptrend. So the 961 entry with an 831 stop. So we got a 961 entry, 831 stop loss. Okay, it's $1.30, so we're going to move stops after a 50-cent gain, and we're going to do half off plus $1.30. 50 plus 1.5 points actually. Okay, so that's this one, SWSH, looking for this one to tag new highs, but that doesn't mean we won't look to take stops sooner than that. Okay, so that's SWSH. And then finally, pay. This is Verifone Systems. This did not trigger. I know it looks like a trigger, but we gave a specific entry on this. We're going to wait 1 day on this one. All right, so this one is not valid for Monday, but the other 4 that we're watching, ALJ, okay, CHBT, they're both half-unit trades. CHBT we're already in, obviously. Then MCP and SWSH. Okay? Now, just to be clear on the rules, if the stops are hit before the entries are triggered, then they're canceled. So if SWSH opens down here and then it zooms up, right, just like what happened with UA last week, it's still canceled. Okay, you see this? It basically triggered off the stop first and then it entered. Hey, it would have been beautiful. I mean, this one would have been beautiful, but we're following the rules here. Okay, I'm not like some of these other super gurus. I don't consider myself a super guru, but some of these super gurus out there that hindsight everything to death. You're seeing everything on the video. You can go back and watch the videos. I erased a video today for the first time, and it was the original Forex video because I forgot the disclaimers and the fancy music and my contact info. Otherwise, the videos do not get deleted. So go back and watch them, and watch what this channel is all about. So that's it. That is the stock watch list for the week of April 25th. And as is usually the case, we will manage it as the week progresses. Have a great trading day on Monday.